3G. The skeletal system. Skeleton. The skeleton is a framework of bones that holds our body upright. It helps us to move different body parts and also to move from one place to another. It gives support and shape to our body. It also protects the vital organs. The skeletal system includes over 200 bones, cartilage and ligaments. Bones. Bones are hard and rigid in structure from outside but soft and spongy inside. This is called a bone marrow. It contains nerves and blood vessels. New blood cells are also produced in the bone marrow. Bone forms the skeletal system of our body. They are made up of minerals such as calcium and phosphorus. They are attached to each other and thus form the skeletal system of our body. Of bones. There are 6 types of bones present in the human body. They are skull, jawbone, backbone, ribcage, forelimbs and hindlimbs, girdles. Let us learn deeply about each type of bone. Skull. The bone present in our head is known as the skull. It protects the brain. Our skull totally consists of 22 bones. Face and jaw consist of 14 bones. The upper part of the skull is formed with remaining 8 bones. Jawbone. The bone present in our mouth and helps us to chew and talk is known as jawbone. The jawbone is the largest, strongest and lowest bone in the skull. Backbone. The bone present in our back is known as backbone. It has a hard, long and uneven structure. The backbone is made up of 36 small bones that is called vertebrae. Vertebrae is interlocked with each other to form the spine or vertebral column. Each vertebrae has a hole in it. The delicate organ, spinal cord, passes through the hole. It connects the base of the skull to our lower back of the body and supports our skeleton. It passes signals from all the body parts to the brain and receives signals back from the brain and passes it to all the body parts. Ribcage. The bone present in our chest is known as ribcage. It is also known as a thoracic cage. There are a total of 24 bones arranged in 12 pairs called ribs which form the ribcage. The ribcage protects the lungs and heart. A long bone present in the center of the chest is called sternum. Ribcage is attached to the sternum in front and the backbone at back. The last pair of ribs are attached only with backbone. That is called floating ribs. Limbs. There are 2 pairs of limbs. Forelimbs, also known as upper limb, and hindlimbs, also known as lower limb. Forelimbs. The arms are called forelimbs. There are 3 bones which make up our forelimbs. Humerus, which is present in the upper arm, radius and ulna, which are present in the lower arm. The wrist is connected to radius and ulna. It has several small bones. Hindlimbs. The bones present in our legs are known as hindlimbs. There are 3 bones which make up our hindlimbs. Femur, which is present in the upper leg, fibula and tibia, which are present in the lower leg. The lower ends of tibia and fibula bones are connected to ankle joint. Girdles. A ring-like structure made of bone is known as a girdle. There are 2 pairs of girdles. pectoral girdles and pelvic girdles. Pectoral girdles. A pair of pectoral girdles forms the shoulder joint. It consists of a pair of shoulder blades and collarbones. It provides support and mobility to our arms. The humerus bone in the upper limb is attached with pectoral girdles. Pelvic girdles. Pelvic girdles forms the hip joint. It consists of hip bones and a part of backbone called sacrum. It provides support to our legs and helps us to move it. The femur bone in the lower limbs is attached to the pelvic girdle. Joints. A joint is a place where two bones are joined together. They allow us to bend or rotate our body parts. Two bones are held in position at the joints with the help of soft tissues called ligaments. Cartilage. At the end of joints, the toe bones are covered with cushion type of a soft tissue called cartilage. It helps to avoid friction of two bones due to continuous movement. It's a soft, firm, elastic and white or yellow colored tissue. This is also present in upper part of the ear and at the tip of our nose. There are two types of joints, immovable joints and movable joints. Immovable joints. Immovable joints are fixed joints. They are in the skull except the jawbone. Movable joints. All other joints in our body, including lower jaw, are movable joints. There are four types of movable joints: ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivot joint, and gliding joint. Ball and socket joint. One bone has a ball-shaped end and another bone has a cup-shaped socket. Ball-shaped bone fits into the cup-shaped bone. This allows maximum movement in all directions: forward, backward, and side movement. Example: the hip and shoulder joints. Hinge joint. This type of joint only allows movement in back and forth directions. This joint works same as the hinges of the doors. Hence, it is known as hinge joint. They are found in elbows, fingers, knees, toes, etc. Pivot joint. In this type of joint, one end of bone is cylindrical and another end of bone shape is like a ring. These both bones fit together in such a way that it allows movement in up, down and side directions. It is found between the skull and the backbone. Gliding joint. Gliding joints are joints that glide smoothly over another. These joints are present between the vertebrae, that is, bone of vertebral column. They are also found in wrists and ankles. Do you know? The smallest bone present in the middle of the ear is called stirrup. The length of the stirrup is 2 to 3 millimeters. Also, more than half of bones from our total number of bones are present in hands and feet. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen, a German physicist, accidentally discovered X-rays. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, share for more videos. To be continued on part 2.